Welcome back. So we're about to dive into the really big stuff, the mechanics of the universe, the stars, creation itself. But looking through our sources here, it's pretty clear we can't just jump straight into some kind of big bang.
No, absolutely not. We have to start at what you could call the 0 point, the prologue to the whole journey.
A prologue.
And it doesn't start in a quiet, empty void. We are starting with a man, a pit of fire, and just all-consuming revenge.
And this isn't just any man. We're talking about Parashara.
That's right.
Later on, he's this legendary sage, this revered figure. But here, this is his origin story. He's young. He's full of fire.
And he's processing something horrific. His father, Shakti, was just brutally killed, devoured by a demon, a Rakshasa.
Devoured. The texts are very specific about that word.
They are. It's not just a death, it's a consumption. And Parashara's reaction, well, it goes way beyond simple grief.
He's not looking for the one individual responsible.
No, that is not enough. He wants total extinction.
So that brings us to the fire sacrifice, the satra. And from the descriptions, this is not just some ceremonial bonfire.
Not at all. It's a weapon.
A weapon. How does that even work?
It's metaphysical warfare. Parashara starts using these specific mantras. Think of them as sonic vibrations that act like a compulsion.
A compulsion. So he's not inviting them to their death.
He is forcing them, binding their very essence. The ritual literally pulls every single Rakshasa in existence completely against their will and makes them walk into those flames.
It's systematic extermination through sound.
It's a scorched earth policy on a cosmic scale. The sky, the texts say, is literally filling with the screams of these beings as they're pulled into the fire.
And that's the moment someone steps in.
That's the moment. His grandfather, the great sage Vasistha, intervenes.
And what's so fascinating is how he does it. He doesn't appeal to his grandson's morality or kindness.
No, not at all. He appeals to a sense of self-preservation. It's an incredibly tactical argument.
He says anger is a fire that consumes the wood it lives in.
By destroying them, you are actually destroying yourself. It's just, what a profound diagnostic.
A diagnostic. Explain that.
Well, Vasistha is basically saying, look, the vessel holding all this rage, that's you, Parashara, is taking more damage than the victims you're burning.
So you can't destroy an enemy on the outside without first burning down your own house on the inside.
Precisely. And that's the pivot point for the entire story, because in that moment, Parashara shows this immense emotional intelligence.
He has the power to see it through, to finish the genocide.
He does. But he chooses another kind of power, the power to stop.
He extinguishes the flames.
He does. And this is where we need to look really closely. Because he stopped, the text says he was immediately gifted this total download of how the universe works.
Which sounds like a magical reward for, being a good person.
Right, but it's not. I think we should see it as a mechanism.
A mechanism.
Yes. The knowledge of the cosmos, the very story he eventually tells his student, Maitreya, couldn't be received while he was in that state of fury.
So you're saying you just can't perceive the subtle, intricate laws of the universe while your mind is vibrating with the coarse frequency of rage.
You've got it. By stopping the ritual, Parashara cleared the static. He created silence. He returned his own system to equilibrium.
So the total download was a direct result of that silence.
Yes. The silence that came after the fire was the only medium capable of actually holding that kind of truth. If he had continued, all that wisdom would have just been lost in the noise of his own revenge.
That really reframes the whole idea of restraint, especially for anyone listening. I mean, in a high-pressure environment, the gut instinct is always to crush the opposition.
Always. But this story suggests that real command, and maybe even access to a higher intelligence, it starts with knowing when to stop, when to put out the fire.
Restraint isn't weakness. It's the prerequisite for clarity.
You can't build a universe or a business or a life on a foundation of pure reactive turbulence. It just won't hold.
And that equilibrium is exactly where our next deep dive begins.
It is. The conversation that happens right after this fire goes out, the dialogue between Parashara and Maitreya, that is the blueprint we're about to explore.
The fire of revenge is out.
And the cosmic startup is about to begin.
It's going to be an incredible discussion. We'll see you there.